Today, we will be touching on who you are becoming. Because now that you're free, who are you becoming? Not what are you doing, not what are you planning, not what are you talking about. Who are you becoming? Because freedom isn't the finish line, it's the starting gun. And starting again, that's uncomfortable. A lot of people think the hard part is getting out. It's not. Getting out is a moment. Becoming someone different is a process. Inside, you're defined by a number, by a location, by a routine, by a limitation. Your identity is handed to you. You don't have to create it. But in freedom, nobody defines you. And that sounds empowering until you realize if nobody defines you, you have to build yourself from scratch. And that's heavy. When I first came home, something felt strange. There was no bell, no count, no enforced routine, no one telling me where to be. Just silence. And freedom without structure can feel like chaos. Because structure protects you. Without it, old patterns start whispering, sleep in, skip it, start tomorrow. Just relax. You've earned it. That voice is subtle, but powerful. Drifting feels harmless. You tell yourself you're adjusting. You tell yourself you're finding your feet. You tell yourself you're taking time. But drifting isn't neutral. Drifting is backwards motion designed as comfort. And comfort will always feel justified after struggle. But here's the truth. Comfort built nothing. Pressure built you. So if you removed all pressure, who do you become? There's a difference between staying out of trouble and becoming someone new. Staying out is defensive. It's avoidance. Becoming new is construction. It's active. It's uncomfortable. It's deliberate. You can physically leave a place, but still mentally operate from the same mindset. Still react the same way. Still chase the same validation. Still avoid responsibility. That's not freedom. That's relocation. Real freedom is identity change. Nobody wakes up transformed. Transformation isn't loud, it's quiet. It's built in private, morning by morning, alarm by alarm, workout by workout, book by book, decision by decision. Identity accumulates. It doesn't announce itself. You don't feel different immediately. You become different slowly. And that's why most people quit. Because they expect emotion to confirm growth. Growth doesn't always feel good. It feels disciplined. Freedom gives you space. Space to think, space to waste, space to rebuild, space to repeat, and space will expose you. If you lack structure, space becomes chaos. If you lack direction, space becomes distraction. If you lack standards, space becomes self-sabotage. Freedom is neutral. It multiplies whatever you bring into it. So if you bring laziness, it grows. If you bring discipline, it compounds. The biggest shift for me wasn't external, it was internal. I stopped asking, what can I do now that I'm free? And started asking, who do I need to become so I never go backwards? That question changes everything. Because behavior follows identity. If you see yourself as rebuilding, you'll wake up and rebuild. If you see yourself as surviving, you'll operate cautiously. If you see yourself as disciplined, you'll act disciplined. Identity drives standards. Standards drive behavior. Behavior drives outcome. Freedom gave me space. I chose structure. I created routine, not because I felt motivated, because drifting scared me more than effort. Early mornings, training, learning, planning, creating, even when nobody was watching, even when nobody cared. Because I wasn't building for applause. I was building for alignment, for integrity, for self-respect. Freedom gives you time, but time is not mercy. Time is exposure. Days stacked, weeks stacked, months stacked, and eventually, you meet the version of yourself your habits built. That's the moment it hits hard. Because you can't blame anyone at that point. It's all accumulation. So every day matters more than it feels like it does. Freedom doesn't guarantee transformation. Decision does. Not motivation, not inspiration, decision. You decide your mornings. You decide your circle. You decide your standards. You decide how you respond when pressure returns. And pressure will return, because growth attracts responsibility. 5 years from now, you'll meet the result of today's identity. Not today's emotion, today's identity. The habits you choose, the excuses you tolerate, the standards you enforce, they compound quietly. And when you look in that mirror 5 years from now, you'll either feel pride or regret. Now that you're free, you have a choice. Repeat or rebuild. React or redefine. Drift or design. Freedom gave you space. What you build in it is your responsibility. So I'll ask you again. Now that you're free, who are you becoming? Make sure 5 years from now, you respect him. It's just a paper boy, man. And I'll catch you on the next one. If you've taken anything away from this episode, please, my people, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you, man.